Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. I am super excited to create a card for you guys today. I know it's not, a mixed media project, but I wanted to come and hang out with you guys. So I'm going to be creating a card. Hi, Georgia. How are you? So if you are watching later, let me know if you got a notification or if you just saw this in the feed. I'm wondering if YouTube is, hopefully ironing out all of that notification stuff that, because a lot of people don't get notifications and it's kind of irritating. Hi, Terry. How are you? All right, so we're going to be making this card, and if you did get a notification. Oh, okay, good. All right. So if you guys have watched any of my lives before, 90% of the time, I'm not prepared. So you guys might think, what happened to Tiffany? But you guys will be so proud of me because I am so prepared, you guys. I wanted to be able to create this card and within the time frame. And let me just save this really quickly. So I'm excited about that. I worked all day to make sure that hopefully I have everything, but knowing me, I probably did forget something. But for the most part, everything is in the box, so I'm happy about that. And that way I know what I'm doing, and I created the project beforehand. And so, yeah, so let's see. If you are just joining, hello, please come in and say hi in the chat. And if you could do me a huge favor and give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. If you are watching later, please leave me a comment down below. Let me just say hi really quickly. Scrapping for my boys. Oh my gosh. I swear I need to write down your name. Laura, no, don't tell me. I'm going to think of it. Hi, Vay. Hi, Connie. Hi, Belinda. How are you guys? Monique? Is it Monique? No, it's not Monique. Close to Linda or Monique? Laura. Lisa. I feel so bad. I'm so bad with names. Hi, Carrie. Close to Monique. Monica. I think I got it. Yep, Monica. Ay. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I feel so bad. All right, so we are going to get started on the card. And I'm going to be using the embossing, what is this called? Embossing paste from Altenew. I figured it's new to me and I wanted to give you guys my honest opinion on it. I bought all of these supplies myself. 90% of the things that I do use, I buy. And if a company sent it to me, I will always disclose that. So just know that when you're watching my videos, you always get my honest opinion. And I won't ever share information on something like false information. So if you didn't see the, what is it called? Oh my goodness. The haul video, I did share that this paste has a really strong smell. I'm not really sensitive to smells, but it does smell very strong, like a very chemical smell. And after using it though, I will say that it is quite amazing. It did take a little bit to dry, and I did cheat because I wanted to see how it would react to the heat tool, and it bubbled up a little bit, but then it went right back down, which I was actually surprised because regular modeling paste will just bubble up and stay bubbled up. Obviously you don't want to hold it too close, but It's very matte and like a chalky finish. It's really, really nice, and it doesn't flake off or anything like that. I did, for the end of the stream, I did put some on some cardstock. I don't know if you guys can see that, just to see how it would react to sprays or watercolors or something like that if I have time to do that. So, right, so I did a lot of the prep work ahead of time just so that I can get it all in. Right. Can you still smell it on the finished card? Like like if I wave it, no, and I was testing it, but if I hold it and smell it, it smells not as bad as like the whole bottle, but it does have a faint smell to it. You definitely, if you're sensitive to smells, I probably, honestly, I wouldn't even say to get this one, to be honest. There is other ones out there with less of a smell, but because I don't even think in a well-ventilated area, it's very smelly. And I'm just being honest with you guys. It's a great product. So far, it seems great, but if you're sensitive to smells, I probably would not recommend it. All right. I need to work on a card with stamping. My cards are big on dies. Only stamped items are sentiments. Yes, I was actually pretty surprised that I didn't use a stamp set on this card, but I really like how it turned out. All right, so back to the card. So I used a Studio Katia mandala stencil, and all of the supplies are listed in the description box. And I probably need to purchase another one of these because I got this one all dirtied up with the embossing paste, and I did wipe it off right after too, but it is very intricate, so I'm afraid to kind of go in there and give it a good clean. But it is very, very pretty, and you guys can see that. I wish I had my cards, my finished cards on my desk, because I do have a finished card where I ink blended with this. And I did want to show you guys that I used the PIXIE spray. I had shown this in a video or a live stream. I can't remember exactly, but you just add this to a stencil and it works really, really great. To hold this stencil in place. I also have this just really quickly, but I haven't really used it. Well, I did use it and I didn't clean it off, but this is one of those things where it's a cool idea, but my honest opinion, I haven't really grabbed it unless, well, I think it was, I'm trying to think. I think I've used it twice. So it definitely is a purchase that you probably could pass on. I thought it was so cool. And Jess over at A Card Day's Work was using it. And I just had to have it. And I bought it. And I really haven't used it. So my bad. All right. Anyway, so I used the PIXIE spray on the back of the stencil and used the Tonic Studio spatula. And I thought I had a paper. See, I knew I was missing something. Let me grab a paper really quickly. All right. All right, I'm just going to show you guys. Let's see. I used this twice and I even wiped it off. No, it's not going to stick because I wiped it off when I was cleaning the stencil. It's sticky in a couple areas, but that's okay. All right. So I'm just going to show you guys what I did. So I only put the modeling, or I want to call it modeling paste. What's it called? Embossing paste. And it's just like modeling paste or texture paste. It's just their version of it. I only put it on the top portion of the card, and that's pretty simple. And I'm using Neenah 110 cardstock. It's very thick, nice cardstock. All right. Showing you that it smooths out really nicely. And I was a little worried because it does look like it might dry with like a glossy finish. Even though it says matte on there, I was still a little bit worried because it does look like a little bit glossy, but it does dry like almost like a chalky finish. It's really nice. Do you prefer the Tonic spatula or the Finber ones? I honestly prefer the Tonic spatula. It's easier to hold in my hand and more comfortable, and it seems to work a little bit better, and honestly, it's a little bit easier to clean. It's even though it's like a rubber, almost like the same rubbery material, this seems to be a little bit better quality, to be honest. All right. So, and I am working on the, what is this called? The Easy Clean Mat from Tonic Studios as well. Tonic Studios just makes some great products. They're just amazing. All right. So I just wanted to show you guys that you can use the modeling paste or the, what is it called again? The embossing paste with a stencil. I was a little thrown off by the like what it's called, because I'm like, what is embossing paste? Like, do you add embossing powder over it? Like, what is it? But it's just their version of a modeling paste. All right, let me just clean this really quickly. All right, and like I said, I already did that ahead of time. And for those that are not fans of live streams, I will have a shorter video soon. All right. Let's see. Hi, Ree. How are you? You have not missed much. I'm just kind of blabbering at this point. All right, we're going to be making this card. I shared it on my Instagram. And yeah, so we're just going to make this card. Let me see who else is popping in. Hi, Candy. How are you? Joyce, Samantha. I'm sorry, I don't. No more. All I know is no more. Something no more. I'm sorry. Samiento. Hi, Monique. Hi, Sharon. Let's see. Okay, I think I caught up. Oh, okay. Oh man, I wish I could have my husband come in and I wonder, I'm gonna text him and see if he'll maybe pop in the chat and translate for me. No, you know what? It's okay. All right. Okay. Getting on with the card. All right. So what I did too was I used the Altenew washi tape. I feel like I'm really nervous today. I feel like I haven't done a live stream in a long time, and I don't know why I feel so nervous for some reason. All right, so what I did was I used this washi tape, and I shared this in my haul video recently as well. And it comes with a set of dies. Well, you can purchase the dies, and there is also a stamp set that you can purchase as well that goes with the dies, and then you can kind of coordinate the washi tape with the dies and the stamp set. So I didn't get the stamp set, but I got the dies and the washi tape because I love their washi tape, and they have this blue one that I already use a lot, and I cut out the floral images. So I thought, even though it was really pricey, I thought it would, you know, be good just to have the dies. And I am a little bit bummed, to be honest, because a couple of these, they don't cut out. So there's no die for this one and this one, which is kind of a bummer. But all the other ones, I think, yeah, so like this one, and this one, there isn't dies for, but I just put it on some cardstock and ran it through my die cut machine. And I got, let me just take this out really quickly, show you guys what I did here. And I did cut out some of them by hand, the ones that there was not a die for, because I didn't want to waste it. They're so pretty. Like this one is a die. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So there is lots of dies, but I did cut some of them out. So we're going to be using some of those. And I did want to show you guys, where did I put them? Oh, goodness. Oh, they're right here. So if you put it on black cardstock, it gives you, well, I don't know if you guys can see the difference. It gives you a totally new look. So it's kind of cool. So, all right, we're going to use the white ones today. And then I'm also going to be using this dotted washi tape from Altenew as well. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of a different design. I think I might do a diet. Well, no, I didn't do the embossing paste all the way down. Never mind, I lied. Sorry, you guys. This weather here has been crazy. I walked by my thermostat and it's had a little snowflake on there indicating it was going to snow. And I live in Southern Nevada, close to Las Vegas. So typically at this time of the year, the end of May, it's like almost 3 digits, like temperature. So I don't know what's going on with the weather. And I think it's just messing with my allergies and all of that. So I'm going to try and line it up as best I can. If I don't line it up, yeah, it said it was going to snow. We have a smart thermostat and it had a little snowflake and I'm like, wait, what? And we checked the weather, we checked everything else. Nothing else said that it was going to snow except the thermostat. I thought it was so weird. So Monique can confirm this weather is just crazy. All right. Hold on, I got to bring it a little bit closer to me. So I'm going to try and line it up best I can. And you need to work, I'm going to bring it back, in little areas or else you're going to get bubbles. I learned that the hard way. See, and I pushed it down where I shouldn't have. Although, you know, it's pretty easy to pull up, but it is just kind of a pain if you don't get it right. All right. There we go. Yes. Oh my gosh, the wind is just driving me crazy. All right. These little snips are so cool. I love them. All right, so I'm just going to cut this off. And again, this the dotted washi tape is from Altenew as well. And I've had the washi tape lasts a long time. And it's very good to have because I like to use it in place of like pattern paper sometimes. And it's just kind of a nice little accent. Oh, see, I did do it really crooked. That's all right. All right. Hello, anybody that's just joining. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm trying to get better at just getting down to business and creating. If you haven't done so already, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. All right, so next thing is we are going to figure out what I want here. I might just do the exact same thing here that I did on the other one. Let's see, actually, I like that one. My throat is just right. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to get a drink of my coffee really quick. All right, so I kind of like that, and getting ahead of myself here. All right, so I cut out with this die here from Altenew. It's simply Hello die. And I cut it out. This is one that I already had from when I did the video where I showed that you can cut out foam with the thin dies. So I already had this one. So I'm going to layer part of this on the back of this, but I cut this one out as well. So there's foam and cardstock. And I'm going to layer these together with the Connect glue from Gina K. Sorry guys, my throat is like, I haven't really been talking all day. Now that I'm starting to talk, it's really irritated my throat. All right. I really like this Connect glue. I do like the Tonic Studios Deluxe adhesive, but even though it has like a little finer tip too, it still kind of globs out at times. This one, I haven't really had any issues of it like globbing out, so. All right, I can find my, this is kind of nice having everything here get prepared. Don't get used to it though. It probably won't happen again. And if it does, it will probably be a while. All right. It's hard for me to prepare because I never know like where my creativity is going to be that day and or anything like that. So, all right. Okay. I'm actually going to back this. See, I'm a scatterbrain. So I'm going to back this panel onto a larger black cardstock. This one here measures 5 1/4 by 4. And then this black cardstock measures 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So just nice border around there. There we go. And I am going to add it to my card front or my card base, sorry. That way, when I have all of my other elements, it's not hard to glue it down. And this is Neenah 110. Oh, see how messy I am? This is from earlier. This is an ATG gun. I use a 1/2 inch. I absolutely love it. All right. So this is just going to line up perfectly on here. If I get it straight. Yes, it is a big tape runner. I got it when a long time ago. I want to say like 8 or 9 years ago when I first started crafting. And I just get the cheap knockoff brand. There's the, what is it? The Scotch brand that's acid free and all of that stuff, but I mainly use it for cards, so I don't worry about getting the expensive. Let's see, those flowers look really pretty. Looks like you did this stamp layering thing with the inks. Yeah, isn't it really nice? It does. It kind of just looks like, you know, stamped and all that stuff, but it's all the work is done for you. I wish we could always craft and have everything in front of us. Doesn't normally happen, right? Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. If I did, I'm sorry. And hi to anybody if I missed you. If you are just joining, please say hi in the chat. I'd love to say hi to you. All right. Now we are going to add, I cut out, this is just some gold cardstock, and I cut out a black one somewhere in here. Maybe it got pulled out. I know I did. Where it is, I don't know. All right, well, we will just cut out another one, I guess. Hi, Trisha. How are you? Welcome. All right. So are you new to my channel or are you new to my live streams? Right, so I'm just going to cut just a thin, it's kind of thicker than I wanted. Just a very thin piece so that I can just give a little extra something to the card. All right. So now it is important for me to get this pretty straight. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it is a handmade card, so saw you with Karen. Oh my gosh, Karen, I miss her. I did not want to leave that day, but I had to pick up my kids from school. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I met up with her. All right. So I'm going to layer that down. I'm just trying to see if it's straight, and I'm going to pull this way because I don't want it all the way across the card. I just want it on the top panel here, and I will take my little scissors and snip off the other edge. Let's see. There we go. All right, any questions? Oh, well, welcome, Sharon. Thank you for joining. All right, I do all sorts of different things from cards to mixed media. Sometimes I kind of go into like paint pouring and different things. So I just kind of do whatever I feel at the moment. And I'm so grateful for everybody that follows me and watches my videos. All right, so I think that's pretty straight. It looks kind of crooked, actually. All right, and then I'm going to put this one down on underneath the gold just to give it a little something extra to add a little bit of interest. Whoops. And that trimmer is from Tonic Studios as well. So if you were wondering about the trimmer, it doesn't cut 12 by 12. It's really nice for cards. Like if you're, trying to cut a small piece or something. All right. So next I am going to take some upholstery thread and I love this stuff. Right. I bet you are just dying not putting any inks or spread. Yes. I'm like, what can I put on top when I was creating the card? But I didn't want to take away from the flowers. And I kind of wanted to see how it would dry on its own because it was the first time that I was using it. So I wanted to see how it would kind of just dry. So after I make the card, if I have some time, I probably will, I'm going to see how the embossing paste takes color, like sprays in watercolor. So for this, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. I use a lot of Fabri-Tac in my crafts or my projects. Right, so I'm just going to lay that down, and then I'm not worried about it being perfect. This upholstery thread is supposed to be kind of messy and just kind of sticking out from every which way. Just gives lots of interest and texture to the card or your project. And I have a little piece of foam here, and I'm going to stick it right on top there because I'm going to stick trying to think here. All right. This one on right there just to kind of give the card a little bit of dimension. Let's see. I'm not worried about it hanging off. I actually really like that look, but I do need to stick in the what is that called? The foam. All right. Then these I'm just going to stick straight on the card, but I'm not going to add glue to all of them or the whole thing, just so that it kind of just mainly like the center so it is glued down, but I kind of want it to be kind of free flowing, if that makes sense. Right. And I hope you guys cannot hear the movie going on in the living room because I don't want to have any copyright issues with YouTube. All right. Just going to add that one there. And then this one up here. I think I'm going to move this down a little bit. All right. And I like working with Fabri-Tac because then I can move things around if I want to. And I'm going to snip that piece. There we go. All right. So there it is so far. Pretty easy. All right. Next. So what I did was I die cut the paper and then the foam. And then because part of it is going to be on right here where it is already raised up from the foam, I need to just take half of it basically and layer it behind right here so that it is all one layer. I'm not explaining that very well for you guys. So I am layering this so that it is flush all the way across. There we go. I think that's a little bit better explaining. Sorry, you guys. All right. And I did have a little bit of issues with this adhesive with the foam. So we'll see if it works today. I do have cardstock on the back layer as well. So hopefully that will help. And the adhesive should dry clear, but once it gets all together, I will kind of clean it up a bit. I'm actually going to use this. All right. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm not missing any questions or anything. You guys good? All right, so let me know if you guys got a notification or if you just saw me live, because I'm wondering if everybody's getting notifications that wants to get them. Okay. Got a notification, just saw you live. Okay. Kind of a mixture, I guess. All right, I kind of want it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to take, I'm just cleaning off all of the glue. Hopefully it dries pretty clear. If not, I'll go in with a marker and like an alcohol marker and cover it up. Okay. A little heavy-handed on the glue, but that's all right. You got notification. Got a notification on my phone, but not my tablet. I need to check settings on my tablet. Okay. Interesting. All right. Need a little drink really quickly. Any questions? I know the card's pretty simple, but I remember there, when I first started crafting, I just had so many questions. I don't know if anybody is new to crafting. I'm just saying that, sometimes when you have done it for so long, you forget that something that just comes to like second nature to you might be new to somebody else. So I just don't want to miss anything. Who are you going to give it to? I don't know. I was thinking of, to be honest, I was thinking of using it for one of my birthday cards for my channel members and putting a nice sentiment on the inside. I do have lots of happy birthday, but this one looks really like a nice card to give. I don't really give my cards out, and my mom gets mad. Even like for Christmas and stuff. I don't know what it is. I just think that a lot of the cards take me a long time. So unless it's like another crafty friend, then I don't think that they'll cherish it. And I just feel like it's going to go in the trash. So I'd rather just keep it and hoard it. Oh, my mom comes and takes lots of my projects and my cards and things. So she kind of has first dibs on basically everything. All right. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? I think that's it. Besides, I'm going to add some sequins. And I'm going to dump some out. This is a Marvy Jewel Picker. It's really nice, although it's not really my favorite. I think there probably is something a little bit better out there, but it works kind of. So I'm going to continue to use it until it doesn't work anymore. Well, Miss Terry, I will definitely keep that in mind. Oh my goodness. See, it doesn't really stick that well. Where did my, oh, there it is. All right, so I'm just going to add some sequins here and there just to add a little something. So I'm not much of a rule follower, but the rule of 3 sometimes needs to be followed, or the odd, like an odd number, I think. So I need one more somewhere. I don't want to put it there because I put one here on this card and I felt like it just kind of looked like I was trying to dot an I or something. So I want it to be somewhere else. I don't know where. Let's see. Maybe just here. All right, I'm going to do 5. So and let's see. Okay, there's 2 stuck together. There we go. Oh, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. All right. That is the card. All right. Any questions? I don't like it when people throw them out and your card is stunning. Oh, thank you, Sharon. My favorite picker upper is my chopstick with wax from the soda bottle liquid candles. Oh, interesting. I give most of my cards to my family and friends. I get an address to make cards for vets and kids in hospitals. Oh, that's a good idea. I always see like around the holidays. I really need to start doing that because I do make a lot of cards and I do enjoy making cards, but there is some restrictions on you can't have sequins, you can't have glitter, things like that. But yeah, I need to get into doing that. They end up throwing them away. They always get really excited to get a homemade card. Bye, Connie. Thanks for joining. All right, so that's the card. I'm going to clean up a little bit, and then if you guys want to stick around, I'm going to see how the embossing paste takes sprays and colors. And I can't believe that I finished the card in less than an hour. So I guess 5 hours of prepping equals a stream that goes pretty smooth. I'll have to remember that. But like I said, you cannot get used to it because I'm not a very organized person. So it happening again will probably be far and in between. All right. Sorry, guys. I poured way too much of these out. And I like that there's beads in there. These are from Lilac Lane. And they have oh, my hair. They have a lot of different color combinations, and I like that they have like little stars in different sizes, and then like I said, the beads in there, because you can use these for shaker cards. Sorry, you guys. That's a really good idea, Terry. I never thought of doing that. That's a really, really good idea. I'll definitely have to do that, because then it gets another use, and then I don't feel like, oh, it's going to go in the trash, you know? Hi, Darlene. I didn't see you come in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Plans for tomorrow? We don't really, well, we do have plans, actually. My daughter's birthday, she's turning 8 on the 30th, and my husband has a day off tomorrow, so we're going to go celebrate her birthday tomorrow. She wants to go to Chuck E. Cheese. So that's what we're doing. And we're going to go do a little bit of shopping, get some decorations for the house. We'll see how that goes, because I'm not very decoration savvy, I guess. I don't know. I'm horrible at it. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, I can't believe she's turning 8. I was just telling my husband, two more years and my son will be in high school. It's like makes me want to puke thinking about them growing up. All right, I'm gonna stick all this stuff back in here. Are you guys proud of me? I did it within the hour. Holy moly. All right, so we are going to, let's see, get some watercolors. Oh my gosh, my hair. Holy moly. When I have my hair up a lot, like for lots of days in a row, when I leave it down, it just continues just to fall out. My hair is getting longer, a little bit longer, so all right. I need a watercolor brush. Where is it? Here we go. My squeaky chair. All right, we're just going to use whatever's in here. Yeah, my son will be oh my gosh. I can't even say it. My son will be 13 in November. Holy moly. Makes me sick. All right. So if you are just joining, what I did was I put the embossing paste on just regular cardstock. There's no gesso underneath, so I'm not really sure how it's going to react, the cardstock. I'm not really worried about that. I'm more worried to see how well it takes all of the moisture and all of that kind of thing. Darlene, I'm not making anything. I just made the card. But because I'm trying out the Altenew embossing paste, and just to see how it's going to react to the water and everything. So I have a little bit of water here, and then I added a little bit here. So we're just going to get some All right, I'm going to actually add a little bit of water to the cardstock. This is really cheap cardstock, so it is going to buckle. Oh, that is nice. It's hard to explain, like when I try to explain how I like like a different paste over another one. It's hard to explain, but how it absorbs the color, it is really it's a deal breaker for me. So this one's really nice, actually. It almost reminds me of the paper paste, which is my favorite at the moment. It absorbs it really, really nicely. I get excited. I do get excited. Are you talking to me? I know I'm a weirdo. All right. Next, we're just going to kind of flick it on just to see what it does. And it still has that chalky. Why I'm so worried is because this was $15. So if I'm going to recommend something, I want to make sure that it is good, you know? Yes, and this, but I mean, if you are sensitive to smells, smells don't really bother me, but I do get asked. That's like one of the main things I get asked when I'm using a different product is, does it smell? And I don't really notice. I can use E6000, I can use all kinds of things, and it doesn't really bother me. But I did notice that this one does have a really strong smell. Oh, my eyes. I should have taken some allergy medicine or something. All right. So I use the MANDALA stencil here with the embossing paste, and I really, really like that. Here, I just kind of spread it out. And I'll show you. I was just kind of going like this just to kind of get a different texture here. So let's see how that goes. And I'm only going to do a little bit because I want to see how it reacts to a spray. Can you guys hear the wind? It's so windy. Oh my gosh. I get so creeped out with the wind. I know. See, I like the smells too. Even my daughter, what was she smelling? Oh, it was this on my my haul video. She's like, "Oh, I like the smell." Sorry, guys. I live in Nevada, close to Las Vegas. All right, so I am loving this, which kind of scares me because this is pretty expensive. It is $15, and the size is 8.5 fluid ounces. It does remind me of the paper texture paste. And I don't really recall how much that one is, but yeah. I'm hoping that it goes on sale or they have like a coupon or I don't know, something, because I definitely need it. All right. I'm just grabbing a spray really quickly. Now let's see a different spray here. I'm going to use a distress spray stain, and we'll do a all right. I'm going to do a couple different. Let me close this quickly. All right. If you're just joining, If you could give this video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. All right, let me, hold on really quick. Doo-doo-doo.
Hi.
You little sneak.
I
was telling everybody it's your birthday.
Tomorrow we're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep, soon it's your birthday. All right, so I'm going to use the Distress Oxide Spray. I'm almost done though, okay? Okay.
That's pretty pink.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to spray a little bit of water here. And I'm just going to touch it on here just to see.
This is a really cute.
Did Papa fall asleep during the movie? Yeah.
Look. This is a really cute flower.
Mm-hmm.
You should put it on there.
My husband was working outside all day, leveling out the yard.
Yeah.
So
and I was
tired.
trying to help too.
So that's really nice as well. Oh, look, they're saying happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh, I found, yeah, our cat's in here too.
All right, and last one is the Distress Spray Stain. Let's see where, I'm going to do it over on this side. Sorry, you guys. All right, this color is Weathered Wood. It's one of my favorites. It's so pretty. It's like a bluish gray. See, it just soaks it up. It's really nice.
Mama, don't say sorry. Her meow is adorable.
All right, so for me, it's this embossing paste is great. If you want something a little bit cheaper, the paper paste, Terry says it's $10.79. Let me see what the size is.
Yeah, here's our cat. Want to show them?
No, Abby. I think it's probably the same, 8.5 fluid ounces. Yeah. And this one is a little bit more gritty. So this one is smoother, like the light and fluffy paste, but it is different. So it's hard to explain unless you have them and you are doing the test, I guess.
Is this the stuff that smells really bad?
Yeah. I thought you said you liked the smell.
I do.
Oh. Because what I said.
Yeah, I wonder if Callie likes this smell.
No, we don't want to show Callie.
Yeah.
No.
She's a cutie pie.
All right. So it's good for me. Whoops.
Yeah, it's good for me.
All right.
Callie.
Can you stick this in the
your drawer?
Yep, just right there. Yep. All right. So if you are just joining, this is a card that I made.
Yeah.
I am done now. I can't believe that I finished in an hour. Let her down, Abby.
Don't eat the clay on the floor.
Good night, Terry. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you.
Night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
All right. Any questions before I go? Abby.
She's so cute.
Thank you, Nicole. I didn't even see you come in. How are you?
That's my middle name. That's my friend's middle name.
It is.
Yeah. Maybe it's her middle name. Oh, I found this cute little heart.
You were in the corner? Oh, the late corner.
She made 2 of them.
Well, I made a sample and then the one on the stream.
Yeah, so you can sew that one to someone, and then you can still have another one.
Oh, I'm not gonna sell it. I don't sell my cards. All right, thank you, you guys.
If you guys were to see Kelly right now, she's so cute. She's so funny too.
Oh, before I go, really quickly, I do have a new workshop. This is the projects for the workshop. You can find all the information over on my website, tiffanycelorio.com. And all of the information will be sent tomorrow, but the video will be live on June 1st. And last day to sign up is May 31st, the day after your birthday.
Yeah. So she has 2 tapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 things of big tapes.
Oh, Sharon says happy birthday.
Thank you. So you have these 2. They're really pretty.
Yep. All right, Abby. I feel like I'm gonna have a coughing spell, so I gotta get off. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. If you could do me a huge favor and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're watching later, leave me a comment down below. And you can also share this video on social media. I really appreciate it. All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Here's Kelly. Meow, 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 meow.
Bye.
Bye.